All right, let's talk about something that's like the very bedrock of our health, nutrition. And I promise you, this goes way beyond just counting calories or worrying about carbs. It's so much bigger than that. So let's just jump right in.
You know that old saying, you are what you eat? We've all heard it a million times, right? It's catchy, for sure. But because we hear it so often, I think we kind of just let it wash over us without really stopping to think, wait, what does that actually mean?
So what does it really mean to literally be the food you put in your body? Well, that's exactly what we're going to unpack today. We're going to get into how the food you eat is, no joke, building your cells, fueling your day, and protecting you like every single moment.
Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we're going to cover why this stuff matters so much. Then, we'll look at the essential toolkit your body needs to thrive. After that, we'll get to the fun part, the amazing payoffs. And we'll finish up with a super simple plan you can literally start using today.
All right, first up, why does nutrition even matter? I mean, really, why should we care? Because, and this is the key, the choices you make every single day, meal by meal, have this huge, direct impact on your health down the road.
So at its most basic level, nutrition is just about fuel. Think about it. Your body is like this incredible high-performance machine. And just like any fancy car, it needs the absolute best fuel to run smoothly and hit its peak performance. The food you eat, that's the fuel. It's what delivers all the essential goodies that keep every single system firing out all cylinders.
And man, when you look at it side by side, the difference is just wow. On one hand, you've got poor nutrition, which, can lead to chronic diseases and just leaves you feeling totally drained. But on the other side, good nutrition is like a superpower. We're talking a stronger immune system, a sharper mind, even a better mood. So the choice between these two paths, it's a really, really big deal.
So that leads us perfectly into our next part, your body's essential toolkit. To get all those awesome benefits we just talked about, your body relies on 6 key types of nutrients. You can think of them as the absolute, non-negotiable building blocks for good health.
Okay, let's pop open this toolkit and see what's inside. It's basically broken into 2 main groups. First up, you've got your macronutrients. These are the big guys, the ones you need a lot of for energy and just, building stuff. So that's carbohydrates, your body's #1 source of fuel. Then you have proteins, which are crucial for building muscle and repairing tissues. And of course, fats. And listen, fats are not the bad guy. Healthy fats are so important for protecting your organs. Okay, so that's one group. Then you've got your micronutrients. You don't need a ton of these, but they are absolutely essential for keeping the whole machine running. Think of them as the spark plugs, vitamins and minerals. And last but not least, in a league of its own, is water. Seriously, it's the most underrated nutrient out there, but it supports pretty much every single thing your body does.
Okay, so we know what's in the toolkit. Now let's talk about the really cool part. What happens when you actually use it right? This is where we get into the powerful payoffs, the real, tangible, life-changing benefits you get from a balanced diet.
So, what's the first big win? A stronger immune system, a much more resilient one. This is your body's personal army, its frontline defense, and good nutrition is basically the fuel for that army.
So who are the MVPs for your immune system? Well, you're looking at vitamins A, C, and D, and minerals like zinc and selenium. These guys are total powerhouses for your immune response. If you're not getting enough of them, your body just has a much harder time fighting things off. It's that simple.
But hey, the benefits are not just physical, not by a long shot. The next huge payoff is all about your brain. We're talking sharper focus and a much more stable mood. That gut-brain connection, it is incredibly real and incredibly powerful.
So, how does that even work? Well, think about nutrients like omega-3s, the stuff you find in fish and walnuts. Studies have shown they can actually help reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. And then you've got antioxidants from all those colorful fruits and veggies, which basically act like a bodyguard for your brain, protecting it from stress. It's just more proof that what we eat and how we feel are totally 100% connected.
All right, that brings us to the final and maybe most important section, the actual plan. We've talked about the why and the what. Now it's time to get into the how. Let's turn all this knowledge into real, practical things you can do every single day. So here are 5 habits. They're simple, but trust me, they are so powerful. And you can start them right now. First, eat the rainbow. Seriously, try to get as many colors on your plate as possible. Second, go for whole grains instead of the refined stuff, for energy that actually sticks with you. Third, switch up your cooking. Maybe bake or grill instead of frying. Fourth, just start paying attention to added sugars in things like drinks and snacks. And number 5, you guessed it, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
These might seem like small tweaks, but they create this huge positive ripple effect for your health.
You know, when you boil it all down, it really comes to this. Good nutrition isn't just about what you're eating. It's one of the best investments you can possibly make in yourself. In your energy, your happiness, your future, all of it.
Just remember, every meal, every single snack is a new opportunity. It's a choice, and that choice affects everything. Your energy, your immune system, your mood. You don't build good health in one giant leap. It's built one small, smart choice at a time. So, I guess the only question is, what's your next choice going to be?